Good morning. When I tried to start the stream, I turned on to check my audio. Yeah, mic working, okay. So when I went to do a quick flip of the master switch, I just heard this god awful scream in my ears. There was something wrong with the with my Vive Pro audio. I have no idea what it was. So basically, I shut everything back down, started everything back up, made sure the audio was clear in SteamVR Home before I even decided to go live. so I think we're okay now. Everything looks okay. I can certainly see my mic's working. I flipped the switch, and the master switch, I seen it show up in OBS Studio. Looks like I'm streaming. Okay, think I'm good. Oh my goodness. It's not the best way to start a stream, but that's okay. We'll work through it. I got to get a couple of plugins loaded up here. So we'll get this guy here. Yeah, I'd never had that before. I mean, even in SteamVR Home, I heard this just like white noise. I mean, but loud. I was like, what the heck is that? Hello. Okay, checklist, open checklist. One more. I had all this stuff all set up, so I gotta go do it again. KOLE, Olean, New York. That's where we're at. JHW, Jamestown, JHW. KDKK. And Erie, KERI. Okay, that's all good. Go back to here. Maps. Here, tip. Charts. Sectionals. Sectionals. Detroit. Detroit. There we are. Cool. So we'll go back to airports. So, alrighty. I think I'm ready to go fly an airplane after jumping through all the other hoops. Okay. I was a little worried about the weather today. It said it was going to be cloudy, and it is. But at least the clouds at my house are high. They're like 10,000 feet. It is overcast, but it's like 10,000 feet. So when I checked back over here, it said sky clear. So I went, oh, okay. So we're going to be flying from Olean, New York, to Jamestown. Jamestown is by Chautauqua Lake. Then we're going to be going. So we'll be going. So we're in Olean. We're going to go over to Jamestown. So Chautauqua Lake is right there. Then we're going to go north. So we're going to be west, north, up to Dunkirk. Dunkirk's right on the lakeshore. And we will be following the lakeshore all the way to Erie. So should be a good fun flight. Hopefully it gets less entertaining than that started. I have never in real life or in the sim ever been to this airport. So I wasn't too sure what to expect. It doesn't look too bad. When I looked at it, when I was picking, there's only like 2 GA locations to pick. And so what I had kind of planned on doing is these airports that are kind of in the area in the area where I live. I'm thinking I'm going to, after the public release of 12 is out, I'm going to start working on these airports and bringing the X-Plane 12 airport assets, bring them to these airports. So, and then I'll basically do another stream with when I can in X-Plane 12 to show the difference between what they were and what they are in X-Plane 12. So that's kind of my plan. So
OBS sim sound.
Alrighty, OBS sim sound. There we go. Yeah, when I just turned that on, it just hissed like crazy. I turned it off, it still hissed for probably 10 seconds before it quit. I went, oh my word. So that's good.
Check. Mod mic in position.
It is now.
Check. OBS mod mic sound.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Check. OBS streaming.
And we are.
Check. Over toolkit windows.
And we have them.
Check. Fly with Lewis sounds script.
We have that.
Check. AVI tab plugin.
It's there.
Check.
So
Rep weight and balance.
let's check weight and balance. I think I'm probably going to need some fuel, I think. Show weight and balance. Get you out of the way. So let's drink you a little. Oh yeah. I want to pay more attention to this than I did yesterday. 7. That may have been what I did. Apply. So does that look good? Yes. Okay. About 17.
Check. Rep maintenance log.
I think we should be good here. But it's important to check. I'd say we're okay. Alrighty.
Check. 2 brakes. Test and set. 3 fuel selector. Both. 4 fuel shutoff valve. On, in. 6 beacon. On. 7 avionics switch. Off. 8 master switch. On. 9 throttle. Open 1/4 inch. 10 mixture. Idle cut off. A auxiliary pump. On. B mixture. Rich until 3 to 5 GPH then cut off. C auxiliary pump. Off. 12 starter. Engage. 1 ignition switch. Start. 2 mixture, at engine start. Rich. 3 engine. RPM 1000 RPM. 4 oil pressure. Check. 5 mixture. Leaned max. 6 flaps. Retract. 7 avionics.
For some reason, that didn't take the fuel. If I look at it, it was in 10 on 10 in rep, and I'm going to have to check this, but I'm not going to shut the airplane down just to fix this. So let's go to weight and balance. Yeah, that's definitely not where I wanted it. I wanted, we'll try about there. Yeah, that should be good enough. Gonna be flying for about an hour. That should be good enough. Okay.
On. 8 instruments.
Excuse me. So the compass there is in between 12 and 15. That looks pretty close to me. The altitude here is 2133. So 2133 would be. Sure, I looked at it right. Yeah, that'd be about right. Okay, that's good.
Set.
We're
1
good.
brakes.
Okay. So we gotta let the engine warm up a little bit here before we do too much more. I have the flight plan is loaded, so I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but it is loaded. Make sure I turn the taxi light on. Let's get the. So Unicom is Setcom 122.800.
Com 1 set to 122.8.
Say weather.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo Oscar Lima Echo is clear. Visibility is 10 miles, winds are light and variable cloud coverage is clear. Current altimeter is 3009er. Temperature 202.10.
Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 16.
No. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf request departure on runway 22.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, this is
Say active runway. Say active runway. Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, this is KJHW KDKK on 118.37, please repeat your request.
Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, this is KJHW KDKK on 118.37, please repeat your request.
I'm on the wrong frequency. About ready to Move on. Set COM 1, 122.800.
COM 1 set to 122.8.
Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 16.
Good morning, Iowa. This dude wants to give me a grass strip. So 16. I think I'm gonna go with 22. It's not towered, so. Yeah. I'm gonna go up on 22. So let me look. There's a taxiway there, so I should be able to go that way, I believe. The plane should be warmed up. Yep, we're good. Am I going the right way? Nope. Nope, wrong way, Bill. That's a little bizarre. Oh, maybe that's the runway. Oh, okay. Whoops. That must be what the whole short lines are for. Alrighty. Yeah, so for some reason, Pilot2ATC gave me the shortest runway, and it's also grass. So, alright, whoa. Alrighty. Okay, looks like everything's okay. Let's get out of here. Wonder why that was true. Could this be how the airport's made? So we'll climb out here at runway heading, and then it looks like I'll make a right turn. Looks like I got to be on a heading of 273. So. So 273 means westerly heading. So I will. I'll go up to. By the looks of the weather, it should be okay to go up to 4,500. So. So west is 270. So we'll line up with west for right now. And just let the plane climb. I can probably pull the power back now. I got a 2,200 or so. Just let it climb still, but whoops, we're corrected a little. But just you don't need to climb as fast. So. So we are in, got to think about it a minute. Yeah, we're in Western New York right now. Alrighty, we're coming up on 4,500. I'll go back to 2,200. Let it slowly come up to that, and then trim it for this. I hate when I'm climbing like that. You can't see anything over the nose. We're still climbing at 500 feet a minute, so. All right, I'm going to shove the nose down a little bit, pull up on the trim wheel. Let the plane kind of do some balance in here to figure out where it wants to be. Still wants to climb. So as I do this, the climb rate will decrease, but the airspeed will increase. So we're pretty close. Still trying to climb a little bit. Try to trim that out. So we're on a westerly heading, so that'll mean be an even plus 500. So we're at 4,500. We're on 34 miles. We're just making sure the distance was decreasing. I thought I saw it lower than that, but nope. Yeah, we're going down, so. Okie dokie. Still just doing some fine tuning to the pitch of the plane to get it to fly level at 4,500 feet. And my designated RPM I've said was 2,200. So it's like wherever it gets level at, that's how much airspeed I'm going to have. So I'm not terribly worried about the airspeed. It's just a function of what level flight is with that power setting. So it should be up around 100, 105, 110 maybe. So because it's still climbing a little bit. Alrighty, Jamestown. So what do we got? Oh, Jamestown's got a tower. I forgot. Cool. Well, at least it says it has a tower. I'm not sure if it really does. On Avatab says it has a tower, but I'm not sure it does. So I guess we'll find out. One way or the other, I'll figure out how to land at that airport. So, but we're way too far away to worry about it. But I can put it in a standby. So it does have a intercom and it does have a tower. Interesting. I'll put the tower in and just to see. Set COM1 standby 120.200.
COM1 standby set to 120.2.
Okay. Well, Pilot2ATC doesn't think it's anything right now, so. But it's 29 miles away, so that's possible. There's a lot of pretty much nothing in between here, so not necessarily nothing, just not a lot of build-up places. So today I'm going to try to hand fly the entire trip, and we'll just see how it goes. So as long as I don't run into any or too many kind of things I have to troubleshoot, I'll be okay. But you never know. Not quite sure what's going on. I'm watching the vertical speed indicator, like, what the heck? The vertical speed indicator just go up and go down. I'm like, for some reason I just lost the tracking in my headset for just a few seconds. So whenever you lose tracking, everything kind of goes gray. So it doesn't know where I am. So I ain't sure if I got a base station going bad or what. Might be something like that. I gotta check and make sure they're all on, but as long as you don't get any worse, I ain't gonna worry about it right now. I had that a little bit earlier before I got the stream going, so maybe something to it. The base stations are pretty old. They're version 2 base stations, and I've had them for, I think I got them when I got the index, if I remember right. Yeah, I think I got them when I got the index, and then I bought an extra one. So I'm running 3 base stations, so, and they've worked pretty well. Some of them, one of them makes a lot more noise than the other ones do, but as long as it continues to work, it's okay. It's just a little noisy. When I got the headset on, I can't hear it, so. So 23 miles to till we get to Jamestown. Pilot2ATC doesn't think that's a valid frequency. And it might not be. I'll wait till 15 miles out. If I don't see, if Pilot2ATC doesn't recognize that that's a tower, I'll put the Unicom in. So. So what do we got for runways? 7 and 7 and 25 by the looks of it. Set COM 1, 122.700.
COM 1 set to 122.7.
Say active runway for Kilo Juliet Hotel Whiskey.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 07.
Say weather for Kilo Juliet Hotel Whiskey, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. So 1700 is the elevation, so pattern would be 2700. Say weather at Kilo Juliet Hotel Whiskey, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Weather at Kilo Juliet Hotel Whiskey is scattered. Visibility is 10 miles. Winds are calm. Cloud coverage is 1000 scattered. Current altimeter is 3008. Temperature 182.11.
Yeah, I'd say I'm close enough. Yeah, don't look like we actually have a tower here. Let me check this way. I'll click on frequency. Unicom radio, ASOS, approach. Nope, no tower. So all we gotta do is find the airport. Okay, we're less than 10 miles out. Turn the autopilot off. So I got my airplane. I'm gonna pull the power back a little bit. So 2700 is pattern, and so we need to get down to probably 3500 would probably be good for right now. So it looks like it should be off to my my left. So. Hello. Be nice to know what's causing that. That's pretty disconcerting. So we're 6 miles from the airport. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think it is. 4 miles out, that looks right. Yeah, and if I remember right, it's kind of up on it's on a hill. So, so if I turn in like this, yeah, that's gonna line me up for the runway. I'm gonna go off to the Yeah. So I could do a straight in approach, but I choose not to. So I'm gonna go over here to the left, and I'll do a 180, and I'll do a downwind and then an approach. So. Yep, that's absolutely the airport. And I checked my altimeter, so I'm pretty good on what the elevation is. So I'm descending a little bit. What I'm okay for right now. Interesting. So what Pilot2ATC thinks is the skip level right here. What Pilot2ATC thinks is the Unicom is not what Avatar was saying. So I'm not sure where the discrepancy is coming from, but it is what it is. So I thought I would double check and then. Trying to figure out how I misplaced the airport. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Can't believe I did this. That's okay. That's probably one of the things I have the hardest time with, is trying to figure out what direction to get lined up for a downwind. And I seriously blew it. So, because I have 07 dialed in, and I'm going in the direction of 07. So we'll make a turn here and get parallel with the runway. There we go. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, downwind runway 07.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, this is Chautauqua Co. Jamestown Unicom on 122.907. Please repeat your request.
Okay. There is a tower there. So I'll pull it, whoops. I'll pull the power back at the numbers. 1 knot to flaps. Going out here till I'm about 45 degrees. Turn on in here. Like a knot to flaps. It's easy to miss. All the trees and the way the hill is makes it, it's easy to lose your, it's easy to lose your depth perception and all that. Be with you in a minute. I come in too fast, and I was trying to fly the runway to get rid of some speed. Hello, how are you doing? Give me a second. I'll go with Leon. Some of these screen names are really, they're kind of hard to like figure out. But I try my best to guess. I hope you're enjoying the flight. I know I am. We are next going to go, we just left Jamestown before I leave. Nope, you heard that correctly. Trying to figure out where I am right now. One thing I want to do before I get too far away, I'm going to turn here. So we are in Western New York State, and if I get turned around here, I'll do a slight detour. Hopefully I won't run out of fuel, but that's okay. So we just did a touch and go at Jamestown Airport. Jamestown is on the end of Lake Chautauqua. So this big lake here, this is Lake Chautauqua. So it's in Western New York, and there's a place called the Chautauqua Institute where they have plays and that kind of, and speakers and that kind of stuff, and that's in this area. So let me get the, hey, pull the power back a little bit so I can get the plane a little more level, so it's a little more obvious what we're seeing here. So this is huge. I mean, this is a very, very, very big lake. So, but that's the airport we just did a touch and go on. That's Jamestown, and it kind of sets. It's kind of flat here, but on the other end of it, there's a pretty big drop off. So it's a little coming in that way. It's a little. You have to think a lot to get your bearings. Okay. Let me get back on course. I need to be on the heading of 09. So, yes. So, each sim is different on how you would do this. So, in X-Plane, there's a program called VR Tools that that allows you to move your position where you are in the cockpit. So I use that tool and bring this virtual cockpit closer to me. So the virtual cockpit. So if I put my controller, I'm right on the edge of the desk right there. So the other one, about the same. So my position is a little bit. It's not quite straight, but it's close enough. But the advantage of that is all of these switches, all of this is available to me. I don't have to worry about hitting the desk because of that. If you're flying Microsoft Flight Simulator, I use voice attack, and I have move commands set up to voice, so I can tell it to like move forward, move up, move down, move forward, move backward. So I can do the same thing with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So you can do it in either sim. So Dunkirk Airport is about 17 miles away. So okay, you understood? Good. Yeah, before I figured that out, I kept hitting my controllers. I'd hit the desk. I'm like, gotta find a way to do this. And I was thinking about it and went, yeah, just bring the virtual cockpit closer to you. So, and that's worked out just great. So, in other words, you make this virtual cockpit pretty much the same as it should be, because this cockpit should be. It should be one-to-one. So it should be like a real cockpit. I mean, so if I put my controller here, and I put my controller, so if I put my controller over there, that should be 40 inches. That's what a 172 is, it's 40 inches. And that's what I measure, and that's what I find. So, by the same token, where this yoke is compared to here, that should be also one-to-one, so. What direction am I going? Halfway in between west and east. Doesn't matter. I don't need to be this high. So, Dunkirk is on the lake, so it's around the same as Erie, so it's about 600 feet. So, quite frankly, I don't need to be this high. 3,000 feet's more than enough because there is nothing in between me and the airport that I'm gonna run into. So we're all good. Thanks for the question, slightly, Dave. I hope I answered you to your liking. Do you have VR, or you're looking to get VR? Okay, understand. Dunkirk. Set COM 1, 123.075.
COM 1 set to 123.075.
Oh. Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 09er.
Well, that's not believable. Maybe too far away. Say active runway for Kilo Delta Kilo Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 09er.
You are just not listening to me. I'll wait till I get a little closer. I got a little bit of time. I don't have a lot, but... So, this water, this is a big body of water. This is Lake Erie. So this is one of the Great Lakes. So. Whoops. I thought the ground was getting a little close to me. Say weather at Kilo Delta Kilo Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Am I in the wrong frequency? Say weather.
Aircraft calling Unicom, say again with your call sign.
Say weather.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf weather at Kilo Delta Kilo is clear. Visibility is 10 miles, winds are light and variable cloud coverage is clear. Current altimeter is 3003. Temperature 24°.11.
Say active runway.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf arriving and departing runway 06.
Okay. So when I ask you what runway it is, and it's not a runway that's at the airport, it's always good to first say weather, then that will Oh, okay, okay. I did that about a year ago. But I had in mind that I was going to stream. I have been streaming VR, so my decisions were made with that in mind. So the airport's 7.6 miles away, and it's pretty much in front of us. Let's see if I can find it. So 06. So 6 miles away. Kind of a little hard to believe because the water's right there, but that's what it's telling me. So I'm going to try to fly by it. If it's 06, it means I've got to be on the shore side of the runway, and then I'll make a left turn. So. But so far, it's not obvious. So it's telling me it's off to my left. And I wish I could say that I could see it. I just don't want to get too far away. I actually fixed up this airport. There were some issues with it that I worked on, so. And I don't, there it is. So there's 2 runways, so I gotta make sure I get lined up for the right one. The problem is I couldn't see the second one. You can see the first one. That one I believe would be the 15 and 33. But the other one, the 06 and 24, I couldn't see it. And even right now, it's really hard to see that. So So I got to fly out past it, get on the shore side, and actually now I'm close enough I can get to pattern altitude. Let me double check. Yeah, the altitude 690. So I need to be about 1,800 feet. Yeah, about a year ago, well, actually about 6 months before that, a year ago, about a year and a half ago, I was, when the 3090s come out, I was looking for one because I had a 2080 Ti and I was looking for something with more VRAM. And so I see the 3090s had twice. So I started looking for one. And that turned into a 6-month search to find one. And once I got it, then my goal was to make, I built a computer around that video card. So tried to match the components, and it's, I've had this computer for about a year, and it's worked out great. I've been really, really, really happy. So it does what I wanted it to do. Okay, so I get over here far enough. If I turn, my 06 should be in the bottom. I got to get over here a little bit. Still too high by quite a bit, actually, but we'll work through it. The beginning of this stream started out horrendous. I had a really loud hiss in my headset. Hey, no problem. We'll catch you later, Slightly Dave. You have a great day. Thanks for the interaction in chat. Thank you. Okay. So if I turn here, once I get far enough. Alrighty. So I turn here. This will be a downwind for runway 06. This is just like Erie. Identical. Same runway numbers, everything's identical. So I have my heading indicator 06 dialed in the bottom of this. And so it allows me to know when I've got myself like lined up. So elevation is 690. So right down through here, when I'm on this downwind, I should be around 1700. So I'm a little bit high. I'm looking to have that runway in the middle of my strut. So if it's further up, I'm too far away. If it's further down, I'm too close. Once I get this straight here, it looks pretty good. I'm probably a little bit far away, and that's okay. You can always come back. If you're too close, you won't have enough time to turn your base and get in. So 1900, 1700, yep. Alrighty. Looking pretty good. Looking for these numbers. The end of the runway. And actually, I got the power set about where I need to have it. Alrighty, looks good. I'll hold back on the yoke a little bit. 1 notch of flaps. I want the plane to start descending now. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, turning base, runway 06.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, this is Chautauqua Dunkirk Unicom on 123.07. Please repeat your request.
one more notch of flaps. I'm going to land with 2 notches of flaps. Looking for that runway. I stopped my turn when I shouldn't have. There we go. A little bit slow, but I'm also high. I'm actually quite a bit high. Alrighty. Turn around in. Everything looking pretty good. High, but we're okay. Let's let her descend. So because I'm high, I'm going to pull the power all the way back. Oh, looks like we're going to be long, but the runway's pretty long, so. But I just not going to push it down. Just let it land. It will land. I'm a little too quick. So now I start pulling back on the yoke, try to get rid of some airspeed. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So 65 knots should fly. Up we go. That was good. That was good. I was happy with that. I think I kind of misjudged the pattern altitudes, what I did there. So I come in on final way too high, like 500 feet too high. So rather than just shove the yoke in and drive the plane into the runway, the runway's long enough. It's a Cessna. It'll be fine. And so we stay on runway heading now. Need to get 500 feet. And then we're going to end up following the lakeshore back to KERI. So my fuel supply is looking very, very, very bad. So I think I'm going to have to do an in-flight fueling because I don't want to do an emergency. So I thought I put 17 gallons in each tank, but something went wrong. Yep, and I got low fuel left and right. Alrighty, I'll just get headed for the lakeshore and do an in-flight fuel, refuel it. Yeah, because 17 gallons should have been long enough. What time is it? Yeah, it should have been long enough. Well, those are some nice frames. Wow. Yeah, this computer is doing its job. I'm happy. So let's get it turned around here. I'll probably put it on heading so that I know it's going to fly right. So probably a heading of 240. I want to get out here a little bit. I want to get away from this airport. We're going to be going west, so looking at the weather, I can go up to 4,500, so I can just let it climb. Because we're 50 miles away from KERI, so. So this is Dunkirk, New York. Right. Oh, where is it? I think it's where this land juts out. I think there's like a pier there, and back off the pier alongside the road, the main road, there's a Greek restaurant that has really, really, really good food, and called Dimitri's. And we drive out here from where we live. We drive out here. Probably every other month or something like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I did do an emergency, so. Oh. Yeah, I looked and like the engine stopped. I went, oh, I know what that means. Okay. So we're gonna pull the power back here. We don't need to be going this fast. No, that'd be right. 2200. Already. So we're going to Erie. What does it say? 249. So, no, that was entertaining. So we're still climbing. So, that was good. I liked it. Yeah, that's what happens when you run an airplane out of fuel. And if you weren't in a simulator, you better be figuring out where you're going to land it. As close as we were to Dunkirk, you should have been able to go ahead and do a turn and get back to the airport, because we were pretty close. So, but in the real world, there isn't an airport close. so you better find a different plan. Because I can't see the nose the way I'm climbing here. I keep drifting to the south. So we'll wait until we get to 4,500, because we're going to fly for 44 miles, and I can be legal. I'm westbound, so westbound is even plus 500. So normally not 2,000. Anything under 3,000, you can pretty much fly what you want. But when you get above 3,000, then you have to follow the rules. And it's westbound is even, eastbound is odd. So in other words, eastbound would be 3,500, 5,500, 7,500, where westbound is 4,500, 6,500, 8,500. So, alrighty. So we're coming up on that. I got my power set about right, so I'm going to shove in on the yoke a little bit and run the trim wheel up a little bit. Try to get so the plane will level off, but when it does that, also the airspeed increases. So we'll get there a little bit quicker. It says 29. Oh, I was looking. I was looking at the estimated time, and it was increasing. I'm like, I'm going to Erie. I know I'm going the right way. Why is it increasing? But I think part of it was that I was doing a turn and stuff, so I hadn't quite got on course. So yeah, it's looking better now. Yep, still climbing. So this turned out to be a pretty good flight. So I really, really can't wait till We get public access of X-Plane 12 where I can stream that. That'll be so much fun. Yeah, it'll be about right. So I'll be back at Erie in about 1 o'clock, so cool. Had a few adventures, that's good. It always makes for a more entertaining stream. Yeah, so you can see the other end of Lake Chautauqua when we're flying along the lakeshore. You can see the other end of it. It's really a big body of water. So that is Lake Chautauqua also. So that's how big it is. It comes pretty close to Lake Erie. So. Let's see if I can show it on here. I think I can. So if yeah, so you can see, so we were in Jamestown, that's where we landed. We did a touch and go. So we were here, then we flew to here, did a touch and go, and then here. So you can see like how big that is. It's pretty big, but in comparison to Lake Erie, no. What's going on? So I just got a low fuel indicator again. I think I had run into this before. I'm running the Reality Expansion Pack, and I thought I had run into this before, where basically what it appears like it's doing, it's like it's simulating a fuel leak. But there's no way for me to check to see if, because one thing that could happen is if you have the caps on top of the wings off, then you then basically when you're flying, it'll siphon the fuel out of the tank. Because I had put enough fuel in for about almost 3 hours. And I just looked down, I seen the indicator, low fuel again. I'm like, really? Why is that true? So, but I had seen this before in a previous stream I did. I think I was streaming over in England, if I remember right. I was in Europe someplace. But so let me So I basically lean the, gotta make sure still got the plane right here. So I basically lean the plane out a lot. kept hearing a sound in my headset like there was a message in chat, but I don't see it. So if there is, I just can't see it. And I looked at Twitch, and I don't see anything there. So I ain't quite sure what's going on. Fighting leaking fuel is probably not the best thing going on here, but hey, we'll work through it. So I'll have to look when we land to make sure that the fuel caps are on. So it was such a bad issue that I actually added a script, and I don't think I have the script with me, that basically checks what the fuel flow is, if the caps are on, a whole bunch of stuff like that. So, but I have not seen that until just now. So, but I was using a lot of fuel, so maybe it's related to that. I don't know. I didn't think I was using that much, but. Well, hi. I'll say hi, Falcon. Welcome to my stream. We're about 18 minutes from my final destination. We are flying alongside the shores of Lake Erie. We're on basically the southern shores of Lake Erie. And we left Dunkirk, New York, and we're flying to Erie, Pennsylvania. And currently I'm troubleshooting a fuel leak that I'm watching my plane leak fuel pretty seriously. I'm kind of thinking that before I get to Erie, I'll have to put more fuel in it. Uh-oh, that's not good. My tracking went away. Come on, come back, please. Oh, man. What is going on? I can't see a thing. All I see is a gray screen. Neither can I. I'm going to have to end the stream. I don't know what's going on, and my plane's going to crash if I don't do something. So I'm going to have to end the stream. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. I know what the error was, but I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to stop the stream. Thanks for everybody that stopped by. Plane's going to end up crashing if I can't, and I don't want to troubleshoot this on the stream. So I'm going to stop the stream. Thanks for everybody that stopped by. We'll see you later. Bye.